Are you getting video or audio?
Audio.
Audio. I'm going to stand up in front of you there.
You
guys ready?
Can I have the stats? Thank you. I appreciate that.
Yep.
It was fun, huh?
Anybody else want stats?
I wish they were.
Here, you accidentally gave me
Felt
two.
like that more often.
There, it's two-sheeter.
Oh, it is a two-sheet.
It is two-sheeter.
Good first 10 minutes.
All right. Tiff, if I can just get your overall thoughts and comments on that kind of game.
I'm extremely proud of the team. I want to, say thank you to the team, especially just for the seniors. They put in so much time in their years here, and having the opportunity to celebrate them with a win is so special. So I'm really glad that we had a lot of players to contribute today, but overall it was dedicated to our seniors.
Coach, coming in, you're going to have three. This is the second of three matches in the span of a week to conclude the regular season. How have you been preparing the team for this sort of stretch of schedule?
We've been preparing for this stretch since day one. If you looked at our non-conference schedule, we played one of the toughest ones in the country. So we do that on purpose, just to prepare ourselves and hope that we could be our best towards the end.
You allowed the least number of shots this season with just the one, according to the stat sheet. What impressed you about the defensive play this game?
I think our best defense today was actually our offense. So having to keep the ball and to score goals early, that was our best defense. But obviously credit to Mathilde Kack, holding it down for us with the back four. She's been an incredible leader back there. She's so strong and has a great mentality, just physically. She was phenomenal and just held everybody accountable.
How nice was it to be able to get some of the players that don't necessarily get some minutes, some game time, especially this late in the season?
I love having the opportunity to play players, off the bench and get players some more experience. And, credit to the players that started, that scored goals early, giving them the opportunity to kind of pass the torch to the next, student athlete that's on the bench that deserves playing time. Everyone deserves playing time. It doesn't always work out that way. So I'm really happy that we got to see a lot of players come off the bench today.
Speaking of getting opportunities, it seemed like the team was actively trying to get Madison an opportunity to score a goal during the game, setting her up at the top of the box, getting her a bit more forward. Was that something that you had said something about, or is it just the team trying to help her on senior night?
Everyone loves Madison so much and wants to see her be successful. So I think, her enthusiasm and her abilities, I think everyone just wanted to see her get some recognition with an extra goal today. So I think that's what that was about.
Do you think that because you were up 3-0, you were more okay with your left back getting into those attacking instances, or you just kind of?
Yeah, no. Our goal is to have our fullbacks get into the attack. So I'd like to see more of that, during the season and going, hopefully into our next match. So it wasn't necessarily just for today. It's something that we look to do often.
You spoke about how your best defense was your offense. The team scored shot the most shots it's shot all season with 33. What about the offensive, assault on the goal were you impressed with today, and how can you carry that going forward?
It was a key of ours to look to create more opportunities, and when creating opportunities to shoot. So that's an area that we needed to improve from the ECU game. We really did not create a lot of shot opportunities against ECU. So the goal today was to take more responsibility as forwards and look to go 1v1 a little bit more, and they absolutely did that. So it was a great coachability from their standpoint.
How did you see the Temple team adjust from that first half to the second half? Within the first 10 minutes, you were up 3-0, and it seemed like they were pressing a little bit more higher in their back line. And then the second half, they continued to drop back and allow more pressure to come, and it almost kind of stymied your offense a little bit.
Yeah, credit to Temple. I think that they want to keep the ball, and they do their best to do that. And I have a lot of respect for their coach. Different Temple today than it was a few years back. So, but I just feel like we did a great job of keeping the ball and changing the point and unbalancing them. So we gave them a difficult time today.
One player that's been taking advantage of her opportunities in the past couple of games has been Katie Bradley. She shot the most shots today with 8. She scored another goal, her second goal in 2 games. What's impressed you about her in this latter portion of the season?
Katie Bradley loves to have the ball, and she's an attack-minded soccer player. So I love, the game today where she had a lot of opportunity. When she got the ball, she looked to drive forward. She told me she wanted to score, so that's probably where all the shots came from. But I'm glad that she was able to finally put one in the back of the net.
Kristen Scott and Ellie Moreno, of course, got a pair of goals each. They've been a very constant source of goals for the team this past season. What impressed you about their play this game?
I'm happy that Kristen and Ellie took the feedback from our ECU game. Like I said, we told them to be more, goal-oriented, go-to-goal, 1v1 oriented, look to shoot when they're in, and they did that today. So I've just been impressed by their coachability and their willingness to take feedback from the last game.
Thanks, Coach. That was the last one.
Oh, sorry.
All right.
We're going to grab Kristen now.
Okay.